All right, just about ready for baseball. And today's starter, Kodai Senga.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do, to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Kyle Schwarber, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Leading off for the Phillies,
Trey Turner now.
Trey Turner.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Squirts away a little bit. Nobody out. Runner at first. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Nasty forkball for strike 3. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now here is Harper. That one missed. Senga, 32 years old, and he was born in Japan. Schwarber leads off first with 1 away.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That is 4. Right.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Fastball for a strike.
Ball, that's out.
Fastball for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Phillies strand 1. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Citi Field. And on the hill for the Phillies, Zach Wheeler. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
And that one pulled foul. Next offering is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Inside, almost got him. wind of the pitch. Out there to center. It gets down a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Juan Soto now. Fouled off. He was late. Wheeler with a throw over. Lindor back in there. And strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Struck him out swinging. He swung over top of the curveball. Pete Alonso now, always a power threat. The polar bear hit his 200th career home run last season.
Yeah, and that home run came right here at Citi Field. He's the 4th fastest player in baseball history to reach 200 homers.
Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Real Muto throws not in time. It's a stolen base.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lindor zipping around third. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. And a curve misses outside, ball 1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And they're all loaded up.
First base.
Here's Jesse Winker. Golden opportunity right here. In the air to left center. Kepler sizing this one up. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Relay throw. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And now it's Jose Siri.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Marsh moves under it. And that is that. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We go on to inning number 2. It's the Mets 2 and the Phillies. New inning getting started. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Nope.
And that one is downstairs.
1-0.
And that is ball 1. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that is downstairs. And the count is 3-1. And that is out of play. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The kick, the 3-2. And that one in the air center field. Siri in position. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Batting 6th, left fielder.
Now batting Max Kepler. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
2 strikes. Ball, that's just out.
1 out, base is empty. That smash towards center. And it's caught for the out.
Batting 7th, catcher JT
2 down,
Realmuto.
base is empty. And now it's JT Realmuto. And strike 1 to the catcher.
All 1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 2 outs, base is empty. That misses. Now 1-2. And there's a ball. Next offering is in the dirt. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Quietly in the inning, and they're down 2-0.
Leading off,
and we're back. And now it's going to be Francisco Alvarez. Wheeler back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Ball one
One
there.
ball, one strike.
Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Swing and a miss. Yeah, the count 1-2.
One
Saying he
ball,
wasn't very
two
sharp
strikes.
in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Glove side, but it gets through.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Swinging a foul straight back. And the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base.
Runner!
There goes the runner. And a foul ball. Alvarez stands at first with one out.
Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs.
Well,
that
that's
stat
off
line
the
is
plate.
so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking
Now
to protect
batting,
the outside
the
part of the
right
plate,
fielder,
stay back on something off
Juan
speed. So many
Soto.
times that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
And now it's Juan Soto. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's
That's out.
outside. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Two outs. Swung on, belted. Marsh moving back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Mets leave one. They're up 2-0. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Philadelphia,
All set for the start
second
of the
baseman,
inning. This is
Bryson
Bryson
Stott.
Stott. Not
Count
close
1-0.
with that one. And that's ball 1. And another ball. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting ninth, center fielder Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. There's a strike.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And there's a foul ball. Got him swinging.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Senga checks over to first, and he's back. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Absolutely throws it on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Foul tip, but he hangs on for strike three.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Out towards right center field. Soto going after it. And that's the third out. One left for Philadelphia. Back here in Queens. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Foul ball. Just misses with that one. Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. Swings and misses. That K is his third of the game. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Vientos.
And that misses. Ball one. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Dives and he can't hang on. The throw comes in too late and he reaches safely.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then you guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
One gone, runner at first. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Splits the plate. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Out to center. Marsh on the move. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
And now Jesse Winker drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Two outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that's outside. Vientos leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Mets strand 1. Start of the 4th. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. Yeah, that's fouled off. Harper, in his 13th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Siri in position. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. His first at bat was a strikeout. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Swings and misses, and it's 1-2.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. So they go quietly there. And midway in the 4th, it's the Mets 2 and the Phillies nothing. Back here at Citi Field, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jose Siri. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut out and miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Tries the bare hand, and it gets by him. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now here's Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. Alvarez at first, 1 gone. Next offering is fouled back. And now 1 and 2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
And the next pitch is way outside. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Real Muto makes the catch, and that ends the inning. And we're back.
Leading
now
off
the left
for
fielder, Max Kepler.
Left fielder, Max Kepler.
Senga back to work. Inside, just missed.
You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. That one just misses.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, catcher, JT.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
JT Real Mutil steps in. Struck out swinging his first time. Up the middle, dive, and he's got it. There's one.
Out.
To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that ball off the bat ticketed for the outfield and a base hit for the hitter, but just taken away by the diving stop. Nice job.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. A single his first time. That's
Ball.
down and in.
Ball one, no strikes.
And that drops in for a strike. Man at first, one away. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. They got it for out number 2.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit. And the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
So 2 down now. And here is Brandon Marsh. Fouled off left side. Real Muto off of first with 2 away. Inside corner, that's a strike. And it's 0-2. Inside, almost got him. On the ground to the left, Lindor. They take the force out. That's out number 3. Phillies strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he
oh, now this is blasted way back there, on its way, gone. He sends it out of here, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Here's Pete Alonso. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. And delivers outside.
1 strike.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. That misses the zone. 3-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
And that's a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. He's 2 for 2. That one misses. 1-0.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
Runner at first with no outs here.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Zach Wheeler won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
new pitcher on now, Tanner Banks.
Number 58.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, the hitter
1 ball, 1
shows the
strike.
pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
That's a ball.
Next offering misses down and away.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
So man aboard. And now the Mets DH, Jesse Winker. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Alonso, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's off the inside corner, and 1-1. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Two to count.
That's to third. Boom. On to first. And Winker is set down. And that is that. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. All set for the top of the 6th. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Just missed. That's
Ball,
outside,
that's outside.
and it's 2-0. Way
Ball,
inside.
No strikes.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Here's Turner now. 0 for 2 in this one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And that's in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what.
And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over, and the throw is late. Missed opportunity there thanks to the misplay.
Man, I was expecting 5-4-3 double play off the bat, but I think he just tried to be a little too quick there, especially when you think it's a pretty routine ball to handle. It's really easy to think ahead to the transfer and the throw before you actually bring it into your glove.
So here is Bryce Harper off the mark there. Ball 1. With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Ball. Down.
Squirts away a little bit. That
Ball
misses
3.
the zone. Now 3-1. Ground ball right side could be 2. Lindor, that's 1. Over to Alonso. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. That one ripped. Makes a nice running catch. And that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Mets 3 and the Phillies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. And it's fouled away.
Nope, that's a ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Digging in, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And that is out of play. There's a strike.
2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Fights it off. He'll see another. strike three on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Jeff McNeil now at the plate. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
And the slider just misses. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 outs. There's a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Next pitch is outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
On the ground, right side. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So they make short work of him there. We're through 6 full. Back here in Queens, and here comes Alec Boehm. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And a foul ball. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And he hits a ground ball right side. Handles, throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Max Kepler at the plate. 1 for 2. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The Phils trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ground ball. Fires across the diamond. Score at 5-3 for the second out with the third baseman shifted over there.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Real Muto at the plate now. That's ball 1. And he takes a strike. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Two down, nobody on. To the right side, and that's a base hit.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Runner at first with 2 away. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail in this one 3-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Joe Ross.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Lindor stands in now and watches strike 1. Right side. Stop. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting,